5 times in the last 2 sentences, but overall, whatever. Yellow just throwing several Hydras at the 12 o'clock position, trying to do some sort of penetration without quite managing. Trying to take the middle again, but forces are dangerously close. Scourge managed to almost take out one Science Vessel. Oh lord, there it's going to spot the position and going to run back to life. Let's see, Zerglings and the followers, I think, running up to possibly try to take that position back and slowly just, yeah, that hatchery is going to go down. Is it going to cancel? Is it gonna, oh man, it's so little health, and it's actually not being taken out. The plague went off, and these guys are going to go down. There's one single tank that's right in range. Science Vessels go down. Both Science Vessels go down despite the Goliath on the field. Goliath is just trying to attack the hatchery, taking out the tank. Also going to take it out, so the hatchery, I hope for Yellow's sake that he cancels it. But I think at this point that he has so many minerals that he's only thinking about the amount of gas, and he has Mutas in play now. Actually, perfect time. Mutas came out of nowhere. This gonna radiate go off. So the split, no, come on, no split. Oh, split coming in very late, but very few anti-air. He was mostly thinking that the only air attacks going to be coming in would be Doom Drops in trucker position. Not really somewhere he would expect a Doom Drop from, because he has so many bases around that are much easier to attempt a Doom Drop on. But no, so far these Mules just going to be able to have a field day against all of these tanks in the field. Of course, those Science Vessels also going to be very vulnerable. One Goliath going to come out, try to attempt to attack some of these Mules, but the Mules are now going to just attack, take out the Science Vessels, take out the tanks. Tanks are just trying to run in every direction. Science Vessel 1 managed to get to and radiate off, but all these Mules just flying all over the place. Goliaths in a rather small number at this point, so these Mules are going to be around all over the place. They're not going to be able to attack the upper left-hand position simply because of all the turrets, but they are still going to be able to just attack the tanks and keep that number down. More Goliaths going to run in, try to keep it back, so it's going to be able to keep some production up. Also, pardon that. These Mules are going to take on those Goliaths. Goliaths are at weapons 3 and armor 3 at this point, so fully upgraded. And I'm not quite sure. Mules are definitely not too heavily upgraded, I believe. So they're going to melt pretty quickly to those Goliaths as long as they stay in the air. Going to see take out even a larger tank line. Come on, Mutas, go for them tanks. I have no idea who to root for. Honestly, I love both these players so much. Boxer is Boxer, and NCO is, the original Silver King of Silver. That is just, you really feel for the guy, but seriously, he's just playing a great game against Boxer here. Again, Mew's going to be engaging all these tanks. These tanks in a horrible position. Slices coming up. Goliath's also coming in. They're going to take all of these Mutas out just before they manage to take out all the tanks, but still a lot of damage done overall with these Mutas. Mutas going to go down to all those forces. I do drones all over the place, really, for Yellow, and his main natural in the lower left hand finally mined out. He's mining only at the 6, and not too much at the 6 either, I believe, with the lower right-hand position. Desperately trying to take that middle so he can hold it. Boxer still has a mining at the 12 o'clock and still mining the upper left-hand. So I believe Boxer, the longer the situation stays the way it is, without Yellow grabbing another base, I think Yellow is going to slowly fall behind here, because his attacks have honestly borne less fruit overall. Despite that early Doom Drop, despite him pushing forces against Boxer, I honestly believe he's in the overall worst position. You see a lot of Larva not doing anything for him. There's a Vulture staying at a range of Sunkens at the low right-hand position. That's very funny, acting as a partial scout. No minerals being mined at that base, simply due to that Vulture. Yellow apparently not being able to spare a couple of Hydras from those Larva to do anything. Or he simply doesn't have the freaking minerals to spare no Larva. Finally, Hydra's going to come into that position, going to take out that one single Vulture. Going to allow some drones to possibly finally mine there. But yeah, Yellow is going to be desperate at this point to try to take the middle. Getting some drones in position to try to start mining some more minerals. And this time they're not going to be caught by massive Vulture lines. But Boxer, yes, actually not mining at all at the upper left hand. Only has like 5, 6 SCVs. You'd think he would have had massive saturation. He's had time to rebuild. Vulture's going to go for the 6 o'clock position. We're going to see what actually try to bypass it. Drones moving right through the left side, and Hydra's in play. Move right back into danger. 2 drones. Was it? No, 2 drones. Don't think he quite managed to take another sip of water. This is a long game. Yeah, it's always in these long games at one point in the game that things stop. Well, don't stop, but they kind of relax a little bit. Both players kind of get on edge and just try to find openings. But I think the longer the status quo stays like this, it's going to be hard. Yellow has to take that middle. He's going to try to put another drone there. I honestly feel he should stick most of his forces into that location and just continue on trying to hold that, because if he takes it and manages to hold that, get a double gas up, get those mineral lines going, he's going to have just enough to push up to 200 psi all the way right away real quick if he doesn't have it ready. If it doesn't have it ready, he's going to be able to rebuild, to start again, just throwing his forces randomly at things. 2 erasers just desperately chasing down some drones running for dear life to the lower left hand. Some Scourge meanwhile running in to meet them. Hello, you kill my drones, I kill you. That's all that's going to happen there. Finally some mining going on the lower right, and I think quite a few of the drones at the 6 o'clock were killed, so some being transferred in that position. Boxer meanwhile mining at the 12 and the upper left hand. I think he just might be lacking psi or something. He can't build sciences with the upper left hand. I don't think that's it, but hey. He's just not getting a very high SV count on the upper left hand position, so he's not really taking full advantage of what he has available to him, interestingly enough. Boxer, despite his absolute brilliance, way back when especially, he was always a lot more of a micro player, a unit control player. Was never the greatest macro guy. That's where ILV came in. ILV came in and showed us what macro was. Although lately, Boxer has been showing some decent micro as well. Macro as well, I'm sorry. It's kind of like a neo-Boxer, where his superior micro skills mesh with new, fresh macro skills. A lot of larvae not doing anything, and a Zergling that was on crack running around those hatcheries. So some Zerglings going to try to run in, try to attempt to attack some of these Goliaths. Vulture's Glad just try to come in close. They're all going to be Lurkers morphed in, so those Lurkers definitely going to help Boxer try to help Yellow to try to protect that middle base. Lurkers going to come in right now. There is a science vessel in place, so it's going to be able to possibly prevent something. Drones is going to be, we're going to see whether there are going to be any drones ferried to that location to try to help defend it. Yellow just going to probably stick to that base for now. Boxer still not getting a lot of saturation anywhere. Yellow, low right hand, almost dry. 6 o'clock still holding, and if he manages to get that middle going, he'll still be going strong for a little while longer. Crackling, still no Ultra Tech or anything, so just desperately holding on that simple tech level that he's been holding on to the entire game. I honestly think Ultralisks wouldn't manage too much. GG finally come in. Yeah, Yellow just not managing to get enough of anything. Boxer with far too strong a position at this point, so he just sent in a suicide attack. After which failed, after which he would have simply had to GG due to the massive counter-attack of Boxer. We can see Boxer going to come out of his booth and go give his high fives, or what? No, Boxer. No, that. Come on. Dude, come on. You guys, come on. You've been playing this game against each other for how long? There you go. Handshake, bow. So, the team coached by the SKT1 coach, the Challenge team, is now 3-1 ahead of the Passion team. And Yellow, despite putting up a great effort, honestly, their last 10 minutes, I have no idea what the heck was going on in that match, but it was still damn fun to watch. Overall, Boxer, yet another win on his belt against his eternal rival. Gets a win for Kingdom here, his longtime teammate and now coach. Opposite side, Hwasunga's coach, not too happy, despite his win in the 3v3. But oh well. Hey guys, still great StarCraft in store in this Ultra-Star matchup. Can you tell I'm tired? That was an exhausting game. GG guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. And please remember that these are casual casts. I'm not trying to be too pro. These are casual games, kind of. So this is a casual cast. Kinda.